Alright, it's morning, so it's time to go. Here's my pour over coffee that I've made. Are y'all ready to go?
Yeah. Pause the game.
Hey you! Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's see, what time is it now? It is 12:33 and we got our groceries. We got, everybody is pottying. We've cooked breakfast. It's about time to cook lunch and stay another day. What do you think, Sherry? And after we're done cooking lunch, then it'll be time for dinner.
Then you have to do the dishes.
And then you gotta do the dishes. And then after you're done doing dishes, it's time to put your PJs on. And then
Don't forget dessert.
and then you'll have to brush your teeth. And then we'll just stay another day. Bye. Okay, I think we're getting going. Way back there. How's Whiskers? Is Whiskers okay? The rabbit's fine? Hi, Whiskers.
Same.
Okay, we finally made it. So we got to our campsite. We didn't see any wildfires that are active, but it sure is dry out here. So you gotta be watchful for wildfires even out here. So this is our campsite. This is just for one night. We are not going to be making a permanent stay here for very long. This is just for us to get some shut-eye, and we'll be at this again in the morning. And so hopefully we can have a earlier start to this journey in the morning. And but encouraging thing is that's actually already starting to feel cooler. And we are north of Fort Worth out in Wichita Falls in Texas, and we're gonna keep going north, so cooler weather maybe. All right, it's the morning. We just had some breakfast, eggs, and so we're gonna go for a little walk by the lake, and then we gotta get going. Okay, we're leaving. Why are we going in a hurry? Because why? Because we're supposed to hit the road. And if we don't hit the road on time, we get to our next campsite late. I guess there is one benefit of having an RV is that you don't have to use public restrooms because you got your own restroom over here. You just got to remember to put some water in the fresh tank and turn on your pump, and you'll got yourself some water to wash your hands and flush a toilet. So that's one advantage.
It's pretty.
So we're in North Texas somewhere, but the geography has drastically changed.
Panhandle.
I smell brakes. Do you smell that? Burning brakes?
Is that us?
Yep, I smell burning brakes, Sherry.
Okay.
That's not good. So what did that end up being the problem?
Push gear limit, and then you can change the gear. It's not as intuitive because it's not here, so excuse
Normally
me.
you
Do it here.
Here, but
But it's
that
not
manual
there.
is a pain in the whatever. That if you really can mess up your brakes quite a bit if you ignore it, because the heat will basically I don't know what the word is, not solder, but it can melt your brakes with the wheel rim, and then you got a big, and it won't move at all. So you don't want to do that. Okay, we finally made it. So here's our campsite. On kind of have you look around and see our surroundings.
So
We've got another problem.
there was just a major flood here a few days ago. They got 5 inches of rain all at one time, and the entire park just flooded. All the trails are closed, and there's no water. There's a boil water. Hey, sweetie, what's
Yeah.
up?
A water boil warning or something.
Don't get muddy, please. So we have electricity, but we're actually gonna try to dry camp with the tiny bit of water that we did.
Let's see if we can capture this. Is there a rainbow? Yeah, it's right there. Tiny little rainbow. It's raining way at the distance, so it's kind of pretty. Back here, little sunset. So I'm getting there to where I'm starting to maybe enjoy it. I'm getting there, I promise. Okay, here's a learning point. So on this drive pull through, I know it's hard to tell, but it actually comes up at an angle. So over here at this point it's higher than the points way down here. Now with this RV, initially we had it on the higher points, and what happens when that RV is starting off at, if it's having to go like this, you're gonna run into, if the RV is starting like this and it has to like lift its rear to get level, eventually that rear jack over there ran out of jack and it couldn't go extend any further. So you can't ask the RV to do everything. So what we had to find a little more of a level spot, and so I have my small little level, and that's not going to be good, but I have this piece of wood, and so when you put it down together like that, then it helps out. And from there I can tell that spot over there was not completely level, but was like more level than up front. And sure enough, I got it into spot, and I was successful in getting the auto level to do its deal. And the other thing that is nice is that I was able to level it, and those tires are able to still touch the ground. It's important to level your RV because these slides out here are very sensitive, and so if it's not perfect, it's going to torque and cause a lot of ripping of seals, and you don't want to mess with that. So anyway, learning points. Another learning point is to, I guess, not kick your sister's ball around, or else it might get flat. Is that what happened? Yeah, and now she's crying. And my little kid over there is peeing on the ground. He says, "Forget this." He's already a man. He's already a man. He knows how to pee. Good job, Josiah. Way to go, pee.